A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Tulsa Drillers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John McMahon, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alfonso Vasquez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. At the plate, number 3. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 3.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift.
So striding in, Ellis Gutierrez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Dozier is off at first with 2 away. Ball right side. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Leading off the inning, Elvis Guerrero, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Elvis Guerrero.
And the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Warden is up with it, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thomas Valentin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Valentin.
Round down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Charles Bedelia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tulsa's out in front here, 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
Collins is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
All right, you're up. You're up.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Kyle Saul. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit to first.
Stand up, stand up.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. In now, Edwin Crow. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Left fielder, Edwin Crow.
The 1-2. Weakly hit towards first. De La Rosa ranges to his right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Ellis Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To third, fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Number 3 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Collins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in once again, Tyler Collins. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. The 0-1 on its way. The ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So digging in now, Alfonso Vasquez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Alfonso Vasquez.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now at the plate, Brian De La Rosa, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Now, attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Guerrero, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Into the box now, number 3. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch fouled off. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Charles Padelia, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Standing in, Ray Stacy. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Ray Stacy.
Drilled to the left side. Martin in the hole. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
Close one tonight, 2-1. Welcome into this presentation of minor league. Abe Santana is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And the runner is in from second. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jock Peterson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Smoke toward third. Vasquez comes up with it. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Into the box, Thomas Valentin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hits this one hard the other way. And a good throw gets him one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So striding forward now, number 3. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Austin is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Standing in, Thomas Valentin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
1-1.
Short. Martin fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Guerrero. He reached on a single in his first try. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Fletcher has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Freddie Fletcher.
Center fielder, Freddie Fletcher.
The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, number 3. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Peterson.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And there he goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Here's Kyle Saul. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready for another shot now, Edwin Crow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's no runs on 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard toward the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. Striding in once again, Elvis Guerrero. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
1-1-1.
Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Tulsa rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Paul Fellows notches his 3rd win of the year. Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight it's Willie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on,
hit hard back up the middle. Valentin ranging up the middle, and there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And now they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second. Stepping in, Freddie Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Martin up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Alfonso Vasquez.
Hot shot to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Left fielder.
Into the box now, Ray Stacy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Tulsa's out in front here, 3-2. Digging in, number 3. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner will score from second. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot. But to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Here's Kyle Saul. Runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Kyle Saul.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So a big moment here, and standing in, Thomas Valentin. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. On the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Drillers lead it 5-3. digging in and looking for more. Number 3, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Now at the plate, Kyle Saul. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Stepping in, Edwin Crow.
The left fielder, number 34, Edwin Crow.
Here now the 2-2 to the right side and through, a base hit around third and being waved on home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. At the plate, Alfonso Vasquez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is on the ground to the left side, a base hit. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Tulsa Drillers and Eric Skoglund, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say,
On the bag,
you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Settling in now, Freddie Fletcher. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Tulsa's out in front here. And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
Designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
On the ground to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So stepping in, number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Change up that time, a swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center field. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now at the plate, Elvis Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Elvis Guerrero.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Drillers lead it 3-0. Stepping up to the plate, Terrence Gore. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff. That was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first. Leading off the inning, Alfonso Vasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Alfonso Vasquez.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Comes
Dozier.
ground to third. Gonzalez has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Number 3 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Fouled away. Karlik rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Behind 0-2 now. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as they move on top 4-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit.
Striding into the box, Charles Bedelia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard on the ground to second. Warden scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Elvis Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Elvis Guerrero.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. Tulsa's out in front here, 4-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Josh Peterson.
Runner goes for second, and great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Ellis Gutierrez.
Ellis Gutierrez.
Here now the 2-2.
Up, straight up.
High pop-up. Number 3 is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Drillers lead it 6-3. Digging in, number 3. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And it's in time to get him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Drillers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brian Kida.
A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's Salvatore Rivera, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's early in this one here today.
Warden is right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super.
Stepping up now, number 3. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Vincent giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no base. Stepping into the box, Eli Feliz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He hit toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andres Murillo. He singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now to the plate, James Vincent. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Vincent.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Eli Feliz.
Right fielder number 4, Eli Feliz.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Vincent comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping into the box, number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Jacques gloves it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready now, Eli Feliz. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Eli Feliz.
Now attempt here. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate, James Vincent. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James Vincent.
Ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side.
Now batting, number 3. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gill is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, number 3. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Murillo over to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 16-3 tonight. The Springfield Cardinals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Springfield Cardinals and Also striding in, number 3. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Runner on first with 2 away. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. Tulsa's out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Bo Medrano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bo Medrano.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 96. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 96.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Rowe. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Bo Medrano, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. In now, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit at third.
Move it.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance. James Vinson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Vinson.
1-1. Changeup is bounced to second. Rowe is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So digging in now, Ryan Jacques.
Number 10, second baseman.
2 out, nobody on.
Jacques.
Short. Martin takes it in. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And it looks digging in once again, Bo Medrano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, number 3. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Left fielder, Jacques Peterson.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Farmer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit down the third base line. Gutierrez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Into the box now, James Vincent.
Center fielder, James Vincent.
Popped him up. Rowe has a play. 2 gone. Now at the plate, number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Number 3.
Line toward the alley in left center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. Runners going. Grounded to first. Reined in. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. As a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Edwin Crowe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And he's going to get there, and quickly the winning run is at third with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Clyde Ferreira. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ferreira.
1-1-1.
Attempt here. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Go ahead run to third there.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 3, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Medrano is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eli Feliz. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 3-1 pitch. Now
1-1-1-1.
attempt here. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box, Bo Medrano. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Medrano.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Martin has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Ryan Jacques. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ryan Jacques.
Now attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Standing in, number 3. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now that's popped up. Gutierrez over to his left, 2 gone. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. So striding forward now, Julian Gutierrez. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. East one there as this is bounced to short. Martin scoops it up, and that's the 2nd out. Now in the box, Bo Medrano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Medrano.
Hit to third. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. Digging in, James Vincent is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Jacques. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
1-1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on. Striding in once again, number 3. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Line towards center field. Vincent is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, James Vincent.
The center fielder, James Vincent.
Now
1-1-1.
attempt here. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So a big moment in the ball game here. Ryan Jacques, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double that might keep the game tied. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the 2nd run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3. The pitcher, Robbie Willingham, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. The 2nd for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one.
What? What time is it? Where am I? Oh, man, it's over? Man, I thought this game was never going to end, but it did. And anytime you could win a marathon game like that.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Springfield Cardinals. Paul Fellows, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
So up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, number 3. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
You know, Dero, that's a huge base hit. After being down by 2 early, they strike right back.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to breathe a sigh of relief right there. We got a fresh ball game. See if he goes out there and attacks different.
Number 85.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Farmer.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Coming to the plate now, John Gant, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2. Round is short. To his left, Martin. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Medrano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 1-2. Now attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3 stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Lifted into center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the... Now at the plate, Bo Medrano, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Medrano.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Martin ranging up the middle. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Hey, good effort all around, offense and defense.
Digging in, number 3. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Vincent is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, James Vincent. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
1-1-1.
Up the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Ryan Jacques. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Jacques.
The 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors. Settling in now, number 3. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner to center field. Vincent will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Springfield Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. The game's future stars are on display as Lance Novak, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So stepping in, number 3. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gill sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Thompson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a drive out toward left center field.
Score, score, come on, score.
Thompson is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run. Now at the plate, Andy Eastman. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Eastman.
The inning is it sent out to second. Warden fields it cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hit. Stepping up to the plate, Dwayne Mullen. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So here now is the pitcher, Carmen Pinto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, number 3. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gill on the move. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Striding into the box, number 3. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Feliz going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, and it looks like
digging in, Wayne Mullen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mullen.
Here comes the 0-1. He's running on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there.
Digging in and looking for more, number 3. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Right,
there's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Bouncer down the line. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Stepping up now, Victor Casilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the 0-1. They're down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own.